Welcome in. This game is an indie game. Interesting story. Saw a preview of it, wanted to play it. Let's jump into a good story, shall we? I hope you guys doing well. Let's jump into Dot's home. I can't find a word to rhyme with that, so let's go ahead and jump into it. All right. New game. I need to go home. Oh, I need to get home. Do I just click? Yeah, I guess I just click. It's so pretty. It's so like chill. Y'all hear this music? I hope it's not copyright music. I hope it's not copyright music. Okay, I'll stop. Look at that. Greenlight Theater. Throwback Thursdays, now showing The Wizard of Oz. Ooh, no place like home. Yes, indeed, Diana Ross. Am I going this way? Guess I'm going home. I don't know which way is home. I gotta go to the left first. Let me see. What's here? Can't go into the community center. It's closed right now. Oh, okay. So I got 3 keys in my pocket though. Where do these keys go to? I like the music. It's pretty good. Is this my house? Oh, my house is the yellow one? Let me see. That's a cute house. Oh. Oh, are you kidding me? I swear I left this door unlocked. We don't leave front doors unlocked, okay? We don't do that. Jeez, Grandma, can't keep a door open for nothing around here. Now I gotta find the right key. What do you mean the right key? This is your house, well, your grandma's house, I guess. Yellow for yellow house? Here. Grandma, why'd you lock the door? I was only gone for a minute. It's not even dark yet. Look at her face. She's like, if this girl said one more goddamn word to me. Her face is hilarious. Hear my grandma voice go. Dorothy, now you know an unlocked door is an open invitation to trouble. I've lived here long enough to know the neighborhood's changing. Whatever you say, Grandma. I wonder what those papers are for. Are you saying I need to click on that? Could you look at those papers for me? Why? I don't want to. I don't want to. Leave me alone. Dinner's not ready yet, but I'm starving. Maybe I get you some ramen or something. New item. What's that? Is that like a bar? Candy bar? What's this? The photos on the fridge. The Sunshine State, Florida. Is that where we're at, or is that where we visited? Wait, what are we doing? A postcard from Florida. I swear Mom and Dad send one every day. Oh, okay. So her mom and dad live in Florida. Why do you live with your grandma? I should plan a trip to visit them at some point. Can't believe it's been 3 years since Mom and Dad moved to the Sunshine. I keep saying Sunshine State. Guess I should have taken Mom at her word when she said this was their last winter here. Dang, your mom just dipped out. I think Carlos added this one when he was little. Well, littler. Georgia and Alma always pointed it out whenever they stopped by. We get it. You traded pine trees or palm trees, Mom and Dad. Oh, look at this picture. My undergrad graduation. I definitely heard Grandma's cheers the loudest in that stadium. I know the whole education department was shook. Go Warriors. What's this, California? Great, now I'm craving mall pretzels. Grandma loves these types of inspirational quotes. I think they're kind of cheesy, but for some reason I don't mind this one as much. It says, be the person you needed when you were younger. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I think that's it for the kitchen. Alright, so I guess Grandma... Wait, explore. You better hold on, Granny. I should have talked to Grandma about those flyers. I don't wanna yet. Speaking of changes, I keep seeing those cash for keys flyers everywhere on this blog. You're telling me some of them even have the nerve to call me? For everyone I block, 3 more replace them. Do you ever think about selling the house? Sometimes, but where else would I go? Somewhere whose streets I don't know? I've started over too many times in my life and I'm too old to do it again. I feel you. I thought old was a cuss word. Only if it comes from you. Right. Y'all millennials, Grandma. Whatevers. Have no idea what we went through back in the day. Oh, is that her? Is that her? Oh my god. I love like the throwback like brown sepia color. Okay, so this is Grandma back in the day. It's Grandma, I'm assuming that's Grandpa. Before we came up here from South Carolina, your grandfather and I were sharecroppers. And busted our backs on the farm every day, while the white folks who owned the land charged us more for rent than they paid us for our crops. FYI, some of this information and story might be a little bit sensitive and might be triggering a little bit, so just FYI, alright? But this stuff is real. That's all I got to say. We may not have been slaves, but if you ask me, wasn't too much different. That's why when Carl got a letter from his cousin Eustace up here about some good paying work at the auto factory, we packed our bags, paid our debts, got a one-way bus ticket to Detroit, and never looked back. Grandma, you look exactly the same. You just got a little bit of wrinkles. I swear you tell me the story about once a week. That's because I need to remind you where you come from. I wouldn't have it any other way, Grandma. Oh, wait, is Carlos here right now? Georgia dropped him off when you were at the corner store. How about you go get him and bring him upstairs? What is he, a dog or something? You can't walk? Let me stop, I don't know. Dinner's about ready. Fine, but when he gets mad at me for interrupting his Supreme Bash Bro Super Smash, I'm blaming you. You talk like I know what any of those words mean. So am I going downstairs? Yeah, I am. Oh, okay. Is this our little brother? Aw, he's cute. Look at his little knockoff PlayStation controller. And his little bean bags. What's in here? What you hiding up in here, bro? Grandma keeps important documents oh. I'm not allowed in. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. So he got the basement to himself. That's kind of cool. I like that. It's one of Carlos' favorite games, Supreme Bash Bros. Featuring famous characters such as Kirby and Iron Knight. Kirby and Iron Knight, what is it? What's the actual name? It's not Iron Knight. Meta Knight, there you go. What's up, bro? Yo, Squirt. 5 more minutes. No, Grandma wants you upstairs now. Plus, you know how this place upsets your asthma. Oh, you got asthma? You can't be in the damn basement. If you were a cool aunt... Oh, that's my niece. My nephew. That's my nephew, got it. You let me stay down here a few more moments. Can't talk. Minutes. For more moments. Too bad for you, I'm your only aunt, which automatically makes me the cool aunt. Darn it. You're no fun, Auntie Dorothy. I'm trying to be fun, I'm not trying to be real, okay? Nope. None of that. To you and everyone else, it's D-O-T. I mean, it's dot. D-O-T. Period. Well, Grandma calls you, Grandma calls you by your full name. Yeah, because when have I ever been able to stop Grandma from doing anything? Now, come on. Please, Dot, just a few more minutes. I said get your ass upstairs. No. No way, I'm starving. Damn. I'm gonna say it once, I ain't gonna say it again. Alright, it's time for food, y'all. What we cooking today? What we eating today? Smells like Grandma's world famous mac and cheese in here. Don't touch, it's cooling down right now. Cooling down? You mean we gotta wait before we can eat? I gotta finish my game. Can you shut up? Why do you want to hang out in the only place where mold grows in the wall? That's what I'm saying. The rest of the house is for you and Grandma. The basement is the place that's just for me. Lord, I guess they aren't kidding when they say history repeats itself. You sound like Hank back when he moved out in '86. I'm pretty sure a flair for dramatics is a family trait. Oh! Who's at the door? Someone's at the door. You expect anyone, Grandma? Heck no! Not without a call first. I feel you on that. Maybe it's that person Dot's been secretly texting all month. What is this? Shut your mouth! Don't worry, I'll get it. Oh, whoops, wrong way. Whoa, who are you? Who said you could just walk in? Oh, hello, miss. Sorry about the sudden intrusion, but as I always say, an open door is open invitation for news. Shut your ass up with that. That's a terrible saying. Yeah, it is. Maybe, but more importantly, are you Mavis Hawkins, the owner of this lovely home? I'm like, are you a cop? Because you need to get that out of my house. No, that would be my grandmother, but you can talk to me. I see. Well, my name is Michael H. Murphy III, and I represent a company called Hope Equity. We're investing heavily in bringing back this neighborhood, and we're willing to give you straight cash for the keys to this. If any person did that to me about my house, I'd be like this. I'd be like, that Parappa emo that's like, let me save some time. I've seen flyers and we're not interested. But this is a golden opportunity. We're paying above fair market value for distressed homes and revitalizing. Do we look distressed to you? How can you bring back a neighborhood that never went anywhere? Ooh, facts. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to offend. Miss Hawkins, if you'll let me explain, I'm sure your grandmother will come to understand. You meant what you said, and so did I. We're not interested. Bye. Hey, I guess we'll go tell Grandma what just happened, or who that was. Can you believe that dude walking up on us like that? He's lucky I didn't. You think it's true what he said? That they're paying more than it's worth than in cash? Don't tell me you're actually considering this. I'm just thinking. We could really use that money. I'm not getting any younger and these bills only seem to grow every year. I mean, Grandma, to be real, you have less days in front of you than behind you. Yeah. So, wait. Yeah, I said that right. You know what I mean. So it's like, the last thing you should be worrying about is money right now. Fixing that water leak from last year almost put me out of my own savings. Said you couldn't bear to start over again. Between Hank down in Florida and your sister Georgia, I'm sure I could find a place close to home. I thought this was home. Oh, I'm going upstairs. You okay? I bet Grandma's mac and cheese would cheer you up. Aw, look at my nephew being nice. This conversation made me lose my appetite. Y'all go ahead without me. I like this house though. Like if this was me, I would definitely keep my grandma's house and try to manage it, and I would try to like fix the stuff that's bad going on, like this water drops and mold, whatever. I would fix the necessary stuff first, And then I would try to just like Airbnb it or like, you know, keep it in the family. That's what I would do, because it's called generational wealth. Build it, y'all. Build it. This is our room. Oh, so are we taking a nap or? Property taxes, repair fees, electric bills. I get that we need the money to pay the bills, but do we really have to give up the house to get it? But if we stay, does this mean we just have to keep struggling forever? Jeez, I'm giving myself a headache. Maybe if I take a nap, I'll wake up with a clear head. Yeah, sleep on it, sleep on it, sleep on it. Oh. An open door is an invitation. I want a place that's just for me. New opportunities. Cause when we have, Cause when have I ever been able to stop grandma from doing anything? Okay, she's dreaming right now. That was some nap. At least my headache is gone. Oh. My door is locked from the outside? What in the hell? Maybe one of my keys will open it. Why is my... Wait a minute, why is this key glowing? Okay, we're in a dream. We're in a dream. Does it want me to use it on this door? Well, here goes nothing. What the? Just how long was I asleep for? And who redecorated this place? Minimalism is so not grandma style. Oh, I must have missed you coming in. You again? I don't believe we met. You're here for the open house. Yes? How do you like the upstairs so far? Open house? What are you even talking about? A 3-bedroom, 2-bath wander. Great amount of space for a family if you and your husband are looking to start. Is he here with you? I'd be happy to chat with him, man to man, about the details. You must be confused. This house isn't open. It certainly is. You see his hand? You went like this. It certainly is, miss. Why don't you continue to look around? This is my house. Better be quick with your decision, though. You're not the only one looking. I need to find grandma and find out what the hell is going on. How you liking the house? It's my house with my stuff gone. This vase is barely covering that crack in the wall. Do you think we're making the right decision, Carl? What if things here are just as bad as they were at the farm? Even if things get bad up here, I don't think they can get much worse than what we left behind in Effingham. Effingham? Wait, why are those voices so familiar? Oh, it's so this is back in time. This is our grandma and our grandpa. Wait a minute, grandpa? Huh? Grandma? I think nobody's grandma. Okay, I've seen this happen in the movies. Just gotta play it cool. Don't tell me you have your eye on this place too. No, this home is yours. I live in the neighborhood and just decided to pop in. She's playing along. Oh, neighbor. Well, it's nice to meet you, Miss Dot, short for Dorothy. My grandmother named me, which is you. What a beautiful name! Your grandmother has good taste. Name's Carl Hawkins, and this here is my wife, Mavis Hawkins. Since you're from the neighborhood, can you tell us what it's like here, Dorothy? Well, things are a bit different now, but we always look out for each other here. I know everyone's name on the block and can count on them to have my back when I need it. Well, I'll take that as just the answer I needed. Me too. Sounds like the perfect place for us to settle down. Hopefully this Murphy fella will stick to his word. This is the first house we've looked at all week that hasn't turned us away just for being colored. I feel ya. I feel ya. I assure you that I'm happy to work with your people, Mr. Hawkins. Why, I was just telling the young lady over there that it's a perfect home to start a family. I thought you said you were just passing through. I'm gonna say, no way, this house seems perfect for both of you. What a shame. Miss Hawkins, why don't you think about all the delicious meals you could cook in this fabulous kitchen? While your husband and I talk business in the living room. But any business of my husband's is mine too, exactly. Go, Grandma. She's right. We'll hear what you have to say together. That's how a marriage works. We work together to become one. If you insist, I should go. Can I explore some more, or? Oh, I didn't end up eating anything after all that house talk with Grandma before. Wait, I almost forgot. I grabbed a granola bar. Do I still have it? Oh, that's what that was. I'll eat it. Look, her mouth. She said, throw it in there. Oh. Here. Cool. Did you say you're employed at the auto factory? No, sir. Not yet. I'll be going down there tomorrow to see about the job. There's always a catch when dealing with you people. Looking for you. This is the Negro neighborhood on the rise. Damn it, I have no more water in here. I can make it easy for you to buy your dream home with a contract for deed, where you just make monthly payments. I'd make a decision quick if I were you. I'm gonna lose my mind if I hear another word. I need some air. Here, take my damn water thing that has no water. Wait, has no, yeah, water in it, just air. I'm gonna take a walk and see how to get out of here. Can we go down here? This door is closed. Okay. All right, so let's go outside in this dream world, or the history dream world that we're in. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Today's newspaper. This is 1959, June 2nd. The Detroit Daily Post. Your neighborhood could be next. Oh, this is Detroit. I thought it was California. Every house marked X, now occupied by Negroes. I'm broad-minded, said one homeowner when Negroes moved onto his block. But a short time later, he panicked and sold his home at a loss. In today's post, you'll read how speculators, wait, what? For racial change, how they use vicious tactics to force out the whites. What? And how one speculator brags that he could bust your block in no time at all. We talked to one local Detroit blockbuster about the price of integration and how he has no plans of stopping. I make my money, quite a lot of it, incidentally, 3 ways. By beating down the prices, I pay the white owners by stimulating their fear of what is to come. By selling to the eager Negroes at inflating prices, and by financing these purchases at what amounts to a very high rate of interest. Despite this, the blockbuster, who wished to remain anonymous, but provided his initials MM. I think we know who MM is. Said his plan of playing too close to the color line is actually a benefit to whites, not the Negros moving in. So are we just going back to, oh. Maybe. I want to trust him, but this just sounds like the raw deal we had with old man McCon and his farm back home. I know money's tight, but I could do my sewing on the side to help out. We could really make this home ours, even if we just have to make things work. Yo, anyone ever tell you that you're a one weird gal? I'm starting to think so myself. Any luck with the decision? We want the house, but the Murphy fella is just making us choose between a contract for deed or renting the place. Well, what's the difference? The way he tells it, we just be responsible for making regular payments on the house until the balance is paid off. And once that balance is paid off, the house is ours, free and clear. Only thing is, if we miss a payment, then we're back to square one and we could lose the house. This scammy ass bull crap. Never mind the fact that it could take us between 5 and 50 years to pay the house off in the first place. I just wish we could get a loan, as if the bank would even let us in the door. Yep. Maybe we should find a place to rent nearby until money isn't so tight. I'm tired of renting, Carl. We need to put down roots. Yes, put down them roots. This is the only place that'll even take our money, and y'all heard what the man said. If we don't take it now, we'll lose our chance. Plus, there are other families like us on the block. We won't be alone here. Dorothy, what do you think we should do? Better make it quick. Time to take a shut your ass up. I'm certain you two could make a great home here. See, it's like you're conflicted. If you rent, you never own it. If you rent, you never own it. But if you buy, you have a chance of owning it. But like the grandpa said, even if you miss a payment or just like a 1 day late, you gotta start from the first payment. So it's like, if you can buy and own comfortably, do it. Please do it. And if you can do it in a fair way. It's like, what's the point, bro? It's, at least in this situation, these times, it's like if you rent, like I said, you don't never own it, and you're putting money towards nothing. I mean, a roof over your head, but that's it. You'll never have this for yourself. And then buy, it's a scammy loan or scammy like type of thing. So it's like either or. It's you. I'm shooting myself in the foot. Just buy the crap. Choice will be remembered. But it's not like you can go back to South Carolina. You should buy this place now because it's the best you can do at the moment. Even though the terms do seem tricky. Maybe they can like buy it and then like, I don't know the times back then, but maybe they can refinance it a year later. I don't know, and try to get a different like financial plan on it. I think you're right. Like I said before, I don't know why, but I trust you because you're my grandma. Well, I don't, but I trust my, is it maybe? Mobby? Maybe. So I'll go with what you say. Wonderful. My Mr. Hawkins, if you follow me, I have some paperwork for you to sign. I hope it works out for you both, Grand Miss Mavis. I know we're about to be neighbors, but I swear you already seem like family. Would you look at that? I seem to have misplaced my pocketbook. Let me go look around and see if I can find it. Carla's right. You are one weird gal. You ever misplaced your purse or not purse, but stuff? I shouldn't go in there. Oh. Can I go in here? Nope. These floorboards look really weak. I probably have to go back to the room. Yeah. There's a light up here now. That wasn't there before. The leak is not here. Maybe I can use this weird key again. Here's hoping I'm not as out of place this time. This has to be a dream. I should sleep again. Yeah, I'll do that. I wish you could change your clothes. Maybe they'll do another of this game and you can like change your clothes and stuff. That'd be kind of cool. I love this graphic style though. It's very simple and flat. It reminds me of like 90s cartoons. I remember that stain being there. Yeah, right here. What is that? Oh, what? I can stop that? What else can I do? Nothing? Cool. Great, even more bills. Well, this place is different. It could use some fresh paint and maybe a... What is this place? What is this rat on the floor? Ew. Wait. Is that a mouse? That's what I'm saying. Ew, what's this? Trash. Oh, today's newspapers. So this, oh, this is the 90s. Ooh, I was 2 years old. 1992. June 1st to 7th. The City View Vanguard, urban renewal or urban removal. The redevelopment of public housing in Detroit could displace thousands. The Brewer-Davidson housing projects were first dedicated in 1935 and finally completed in 1955, and originally built to house almost 10,000 residents across 6 14-story high-rises, 2 6-story low-rise towers, and several apartment rows despite the city's consistent decline in population. The projects are still home to some 6,500 remaining residents, most of them black and 66% of them minors or young adults. And they are all at risk of losing their homes as the city plans to demolish the area to make way for a new community of family-sized townhouses. The messaging from the mayor's office has remained relatively steadfast against the backlash from current residents. This new community is not about exclusion. It's not about kicking everybody out. I mean, that's what's happening. Since one representative from the mayor's office, yet despite showing several illustrative renderings of the future of the neighborhood, townhomes and condo building along a tree-lined street, the Brewer-Davidson residents remain unconvinced. We can't afford that, yelled one resident attending last month's city council meeting. I'm sick of oppression and moving black people out of these communities. Damn freaking right. Why do you want to see a movie about a serial killer in a project anyway? We live in a project. Yes, we do. We can leave it too. Someone tell me why I married the most stubborn woman in Michigan. Someone's gotta be realistic around here while you walk around with your head in the clouds. I know these voices. They sound like... Oh, that's her parents. I think that's her parents. Thank goodness. Are you a babysitter? Mom? Yes, ma'am. Great. Long story short, I'm Evelyn. This is my husband Hank, and we are running very late for our movie. Relax, we're not that late. Didn't I just fight for an hour for you to tell me to relax? It's not for no reason. Me and Amos have a really good idea this time. You know what I think is a good idea? Taking the voucher they're offering us and renting a house that's close to a movie theater. I'm tired of driving out to Farmington Hills every time we want to see a movie. What good's a house without a community? That's not a home. Jeez, I gotta take a walk. I mean, if it's a roof over your head, a stable one at that. You gonna babysit yourself? That man is driving me crazy. Please come inside. Look at this picture picture. It's cute. Ooh, I love your plant. Look at that 90s big old TV. Y'all can't see it. I'm in front of it, my bad. Oh, look at the baby. This is Georgia as a baby? Is this her sister? Weird. Are you alright? We've been fighting about this since we got the notice that they're turning his apartments into townhomes. It's supposed to be for the people who live here, but we all know how that goes. He wants to say, stay. I want to move on to something better. Simple as that. I always thought living in public housing would be temporary, and then came our daughter, Georgia. And well, you know, life. Whoa, Georgia's been born already? That must mean I'm in the early 90s before I was born. Weird. So is she like a 2000s baby? This is no place to raise a family. The building is literally falling apart in front of our eyes. Yeah, and good luck trying to get management to fix anything once it breaks. Now that they're demolishing this project, we have an opportunity to take a voucher and move on up. I'm gonna say there must be something keeping Hank here. Yeah, because he sounded like he had some friends or something here, because he was saying the community or whatever, which is fine, but it's like your family come first, your kid and your wife. So I'm gonna say there must be something keeping Hank here. I mean, sure, we know all neighbors and we all look out for each other, but we could find that somewhere else. Hank doesn't see it that way. His best friend almost lives down the hall. Those two are always dreaming up new business schemes, and this time, Hank swears it's legit. I want to be supportive, but I don't want to be stuck here. If we move out, we're giving our daughter Georgia better opportunities. Wow, I wouldn't expect you to be this stressed out. You seem like a super calm under pressure type of person, at least from my experience. You psychic or something? If I freak out, Hank freaks out. You see why I want to go to some silly horror movie so bad? I guess you need to escape. Exactly. Hey, do you mind grabbing Hank from Amos's place? I need to calm down and maybe find this man's wallet for him. Okay, let's go find her husband. Her hubby. Her hubby. Okay, music. I like this rug. Sorry to intrude, Evelyn. Miss Hawkins wanted me to come by and let you know she's ready to go. Can she wait a few more minutes? My boy Amos and I were just in the middle of a conversation. Okay, get this. You see how me and Hank, we got a natural rapport? I'm the funny guy and he's the straight man. The Abbott to my Costello. Who's Abbott and Costello? Abbott and Costello? As in, who's on first? You know, never mind. What I'm saying is that we're on third shift. The drive at work is funny as hell because me and Hank just riff off each other, laughing our heads off about anything and everything. When we're on first shift though, we're silent as a dormouse, listening to the morning news. But wishing we could hear folks like us just talking and having fun, even during the 6 a.m. shift. So get this, what if we recorded our banter and sold cassettes of it? Oh, like a podcast or something like that. I can see that. They're thinking innovatively because this is the 90s. There weren't really podcasts and stuff like that. I mean, there are radio shows, but nothing like podcasts or anything. So, don't get me started on the advertising opportunities. We could read ads for local businesses. I can't believe we invented the podcast. See? Pod what? They're like, podcast what? Nothing, man. Just know you're truly ahead of your time. I just said that. I knew it was a great idea. And once we get hired to work in construction, we'll have the money to record in the studio, all professional. We can list HUD as a sponsor. What's HUD? Department of Housing and Urban Development. They're the ones who decided to knock the building down to revitalize it. I know what they could also revitalize. My bank account. Well, good luck with all that, Mr. Hawkins. I think we should probably get back to your place. I guess you're right, Miss Dot. See you on the flip side, Amos. Smell you later, Hank. And I mean that literally, because we got third shift tomorrow. Bye. Oh, give me that record player. I want it. Give me this rug. Hey, little lady, don't you got a baby to sit? Don't you got some stuff to clean up? Look at this shit on the floor. My bad. Look at this pizza box on the floor and the papers. Don't you have stuff to clean up? Let me stop. Oh. What's he doing just standing here? Is it really so important to you to stay here? Listen, I know it's not anyone's American dream house. We all do our best to organize, keep it clean, do all the work that management doesn't. It's still a project. It's just... I've been here a long time and I know everybody. I feel like if I leave, I'm saying all the time I spent here doesn't mean a thing. It's like, who said we can only find opportunity by leaving our people behind? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do for your family, bro. Am I really just supposed to turn my back on Amos? Just like, got mine, see ya. I feel him on that. I'm sure he'd understand. Yeah, maybe he'd understand, but I don't want to lose that connection. You got a phone, don't you? My dad always told me that the hardest choices take sacrifice. Your dad is right. I just don't think it's worth sacrificing a community. I mean, let me ask you, what does a nice neighborhood even look like? Somewhere where you and your kids can grow without worry, a street where everyone knows your name, a neighborhood where you shop at the supermarket without being stared at. Interesting. I mean, this can happen regardless, no, anywhere. I'm gonna say this, somewhere where you and your kids can grow without worry. I mean, you always won't worry, but the least amount of worry, let's put it that way. For me, it's one where people take care of each other and we're already doing that here. I mean, you gotta be able to take care of yourself too. That got even more important to me after we had Georgia. I know why Eve wants to move to where the schools are better, but I don't want my child to be lonely. Don't worry too much about Georgia. I have a feeling she won't be lonely for long. You know something I don't, Miss Dot? Not a thing, Mr. Hawkins. Speaking of home, I should get back. I still haven't found my wallet. Bruh, can't be losing that. Oh wait, that's his wallet right there. Boom. Oh, I was like, who is this? I'm thinking bad. I'm like, this is not his wife, this is somebody else. He cheating, he cheater, he's a cheater. Let me stop. It looks like him and his wife. Or his wife and his daughter. How much money you got here? Let me stop. Oh, look at his little basketball with his friends. That's nice. I mean, you can always visit. Just because you move from a place doesn't mean you don't ever come back. You can always visit. Or they can visit you. Can you believe he still can't find his goddamn wallet? I found it. Here you go. Have you seen my wallet? What did I give him the key? Oh, nothing. I'm stupid. Thank you. Where was it? It was in your pocket. You dropped it on the ground. What? That's a surprise. Listen, I know we dragged you into this whole mess, Miss Babysitter, but I think we should stay in tonight, maybe. We clearly have a lot to talk about. So no $10? You still want it? How about this? Who's right? Should we take the voucher and move or stay here with our friends and neighbors? Y'all making me decide for y'all? Y'all should stay. Choice will be remembered. Friends like Amos are once in a lifetime. It's hard to say goodbye to that. Amos is a trip, but he'd do anything for us any day of the week. That's what being a community is all about. Thank you so much for all your help. I hope you can actually babysit like Georgia, or little Georgia sometime. She is a real handful, and stubborn too. She's a baby. Oh, right. Ugh. Anyway, I'll see you around. Just know you're both doing a great job at the whole parenting thing. Anyone ever call you precocious? Yeah, my mom does all the time because you are my mom. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh yeah, we're back to present time. Yeah, we sure are. Oh, Grandma! Dorothy, what are you doing downstairs already? I thought you were sleeping. I wish. Well, there's still some mac and cheese if you want to reheat some. Yo, I will gladly get some mac and cheese, Grandma, from you. You make the best mac and cheese. Ugh. That sound, was that Carlos? Did he go back into the basement? Yes, that boy just won't stop going down there, even if it kills him. What the hell? Carlos, what happened? And what is that awful smell? What in the hell? Size 13? What are you doing down here? I thought I told you not to. Everything is ruined. I couldn't save any of my games. Forget about the games. Come on, we need to get you upstairs and get your inhaler. Oh yeah, he has asthma. I don't want to go upstairs. I don't even want to be here. How can you even stay in this house? Something's always falling apart every other week. If you... Carlos, we can talk about this upstairs. Let's go. Not to size 13. Grandma should just buy a new house. If she could do that, do you think she would do that? Don't you think she would do that? Shut your kid ass up. Mom does it all the time. Why can't Grandma? You don't know nothing, son. You do not know nothing about the world, do you? She could buy a house where I could breathe. Carlos, I hear you. I really do. But we have to get out of here right now. Come upstairs and we'll talk about it. What in God's grace has been happening here while I was gone? Carlos, are you okay? Yeah, Grandma. Just out of breath. I think a pipe burst or something while Carlos was in the basement playing his game. He was knee-deep in sewer water down there. Ooh, sweet sewer water. Shit. Boy, I told you to not to play down there. It's bad enough that we already live so close to the industrial plant and there's smog. You and I might have been able to get by, but all this clearly affecting Carlos' asthma. But with how old this house is, well, what are we gonna do? Just put a bandage on everything until something like this happens again? You know your grandpa Carl used to be the one to fix things up, Dorothy. It's just been so difficult since he's passed. Grandma, are you honestly okay with staying here? No, you deserve to live out your best life. And I don't want you to have to spend your years in a house that's fallen apart. Do you know what we went through to get here? This house wasn't always our home. Y'all know the start, but not the hows and whys. Before me and your grandpa Carl left South Carolina, we only had enough to survive our present. But we wanted to build a foundation for our future, so we decided to move up here to Detroit. We walked into this house one day, ended up buying this place, and I was thinking it was a good deal, but there's always finer and finer print. That good deal kept biting us, kept us from any plans we had to improve this old place. Too many friends had the bank take their homes, and I swear we spent too many nights worrying ours would be next. But we can't say we spent a single dollar toward anything but our family's future. So they really listened to my advice. Years passed and we had Hank, and then Hank met Evelyn. Your mom always pushed Hank to be better and do better, which is why they left here to live in their own apartment. Even though he'd never admit it, your dad's ideas kept getting bigger and bigger so that he could make Evelyn's dreams come true. But what did Dad want for himself? I never could read Hank. That boy always just wanted to create, and for his family to love what he had created. Since Hank convinced Evelyn to stay in their community and fight for better conditions, Hank and his boy Amos kept throwing every loose cent they had into idea after wild idea. Okay. But they did finally strike gold with that podcast of theirs. Yep. Something about housing and crime. I think they called it The Heist. What is it, Grand Theft Auto? Heck, that radio show exposed the wrongdoings of those rich developers who took over that old apartment building of theirs. Kicked all the poor families out and built luxury condos with government money. Residents took them to court and actually won. That's how Evelyn and Hank bought themselves that Florida timeshare back when you were in high school. So this wasn't all a dream. I really went back to the past. No matter how it turned out, your parents gave y'all everything. You and Georgia had your own home, and your sister even ended up selling your houses herself. Georgia always wants a good deal when she sees one. She's just like your mama. If a good opportunity is in front of her, she won't hesitate to take advantage of it. I guess you're right. Georgia's always been something else though. Maybe it's because she was old enough to remember back when your parents lived in public housing, when she was near righteous about making sure she and Alma were better off. Remember when she wanted to sell that house next door? She only gave up selling after Alma talked some sense into her. Or I did. Decided that it was about time someone else got the opportunity she got. That the pie was big enough for her family to have plenty and share it too. Glad she did, because the Tallfigs are good people and good neighbors. Always helping out. And with a smile too. That Zizi sure grew up to be beautiful. I bet she's off at camp for summer last I talked to her mom. I wonder, is it space camp? It's a messy story, I know. It wasn't always clear to us what was right, but it got us all here. We struggled for our place and put down roots for y'all to grow from. Grandma, I appreciate the history, but why it's matter how long we've been here if we can't stay here because it's falling apart? Dot, you've been quiet. Don't you have something to say about all this? After all, it's your house we're talking about. My house? What do you mean my house? Child, who did you think was going to get this house after I'm gone? I figured Dad would get it, or even Georgia, since she's the oldest and a real estate whiz. You know your dad couldn't stand these Michigan winters again. Georgia's asked about it once before. Lord knows she's been dreaming for years about what she could do with the property. But I want to give this house to someone who calls it a home. Grandma, I don't know what to say. I never imagined. Well, start imagining. After hearing all this from you. Ooh, sell the house, stay in the house. I would keep it. In real life, I would keep it and try to renovate it. Slowly but surely. We keeping it. It's ours. We taking what's ours. We're keeping it, letting it appreciate, renovate it, all that. I thought about it. I can see how hard everyone worked to get us here. And at the same time, doesn't it always seem like we're constantly on the edge of achieving our dreams? Everything we want is always right out of reach. And with this neighborhood changing and the city ignoring the neighborhood's problems, it's only going to get harder. That's why we should stay. If we don't fight for the neighborhood we love, then who will? Selling this place means leaving it for people who see our neighborhoods as collections of profit, not people. The house might need some work, but keeping a home and community going will always take work, and it's worth it. If that's your decision, then I respect it. It's about time I handed the keys to the next generation. Give me the keys. I got the keys. Do you remember the door in the basement? Oh yeah, I remember. It's locked. I think what's important in there. Inside that room is a lockbox containing the deed to the house. Ooh, it's yours now. I told you this place was always going to be yours. Aw. You'll need this. Well, thank you, Grandma. You know I had to. Oh. Wow. The deed to the house. Let's see it. Can we see it? I wonder what the future has in store. Ah, look. Today's the big potluck over at the Interfaith Community Center. And of course, Alma is leading the charge. I know I'm not in the neighborhood as much these days, but geez, I'm always put to work as soon as I'm back. It's just, we really wanted a place that was ours, you know? Grandma may have given me the keys. Oh, it's gonna make me cry. It's gonna make me cry. But I always see that house as hers. So I moved out to the suburbs and got a place of my own. It's close to work and we're trying to start a family too. I guess in some strange way, I'm continuing my family legacy of making homes of our own. Though sometimes I wonder if I made the right choice. I hate that Grandma lives up in that house alone. These days, I'm teaching at the charter school, preparing the next generation for greatness. It's a nice job. A charter school with plenty of resources. The kids are well behaved, too behaved, honestly. Yes, I'm used to classrooms where kids are allowed to be kids. Speaking of kids, I haven't seen that nephew of mine in a long time. Carlos barely comes to visit Grandma. That new non-profit architecture job has him working day and night. Not that he minds. He's constantly saying what they're doing is big, making housing affordable for tons of people. Wish he'd put that much enthusiasm into his neighborhood, or this neighborhood though. Still, I miss him. Oh wow, we did it! That was really good. So we got Dot's Home Rise Home Stories Project. Producers Christina Rosales, Renee Willis, Liz Ryan Murray. Game designers Neil Jones, Ryan Huggins. Alright, that was Dot's Home. That was Dot's Home. Yay, I like that. That was short, sweet, and insightful. So I guess there's multiple endings, and the ending I got was neutral. So there's also a good ending and a bad ending? Huh, interesting. Love y'all, take care of yourselves, and we out.